Hello, Windhunter here again, and it's time for another commentary. As you can see, I have 4 to do inside my replay folder, and I'm hoping I can crank them out back to back, but we'll see what happens there. This first match is a mirror, another rare one we don't see very often. It's Deveken playing Pure Frost versus the King of Pure Frost, Freemka.
Frost Mage.
Deveken starts Frost Mages, while Freemka starts Master Archers and starts building an Ice Shield Tower. Ice Shield Towers are especially strong in maps like this because this range will reach far enough that the War Eagle can get shielded while attacking one of these monuments in the center, and then be able to retreat fast enough to save itself. Oh, looks like both take wells. He builds up with 3 Frost Mages, and he builds his own right here. Actually, it seems very scary every time my opponents get an Ice Shield Tower up in the center of a map, like Wazi, because I often get the sense of impending doom, and soon after, my walls start to fall. So we're going to see an army build up here, Frost Mages versus Frost Mages. I feel like this is going to stalemate for a little while, as they both kind of jostle for positioning. Or just the fact that it's often a, scary I guess would be the name, move to attack a base like this. Oh, very nice skillful Frost. Ooh, an even nicer counter. But he should really move these Frost Mages up so they can at least get their splash to hit another unit. All damage helps, especially in tier 1 fights like this, where focusing units matters so much. Oh, looks like he's going to try to get up. Nice shield tower, and his Frost Mages are again going to get frozen. That's not going to work this time though. A counter gilf. Oh, maybe it will. Very nice. He knocked the Master Archers back into it, getting a gilf off himself. But even so, it's not going to be enough because Freemka got that Ice Shield Tower up, which seems just to be a great defensive asset, especially against factions like Nature and Frost Tier 1. Oh, now we see the first Ice Guardian, and also a retreat. Ooh, he barely killed that Frost Mage on the retreat. At this point, I think it'd be smart for Deveken to try for Tier 2. It looks like he might lose another Frost Mage. No. A little escape just in time. Freemka looks to be building up an army for assault of his own. Oh, and here comes Deveken with Ice Guardians from his base. Let's see if we see a second one here. Nope, another Frost Mage.
Waiting.
I'm wondering if assuming Frost Mages because they're more versatile in the field, especially because they don't need ice barriers. But even so, there becomes a point where an Ice Guardians are just far superior in strength. But looking at the armies here, I'm not sure what Deveken is hoping to accomplish, seeing out his army is vastly outnumbered. And I would say, in Tier 1 at least, so far, Freemka has the advantage. And we are standstill.
Frost Mage at your command.
I've always experienced when playing Frost that it comes down to whoever can spam Ice Guardians the best. Just like we've seen in the Nature Mirrors, that it's come down to who can use Tree Spirits the best. I'm wondering if we'll see another Gilf here. I can't remember the cooldown, but I believe it's only about 10 seconds. Oh, they both heal. But Deveken's Ice Guardian takes... oh. Has a bit more of its base health taken away. And we should see a... yep. Does he dodge it? Oh! He put it exactly where the other one was. I didn't even see that. That was a fantastic Gilf of Frost by Deveken. But Freemka looked like he was attempting to build towers or to block the attacks or something. I'm not really sure what that would accomplish. Being frozen made them only take half damage, which meant a lot of his army still lives. And I think it would be quite foolish to attempt to assault the space, especially with a nice shield tower going up right there. Oh. And they are frozen. And I would say this attack has just about come to the end, especially with Freemka has gotten a good home soil off while they're frozen, and they're all just dying one by one. I'm surprised to see a frostbite here, but he walks right into that Guilty Frost. Deveken has now gone tier 2, and Freemka now creates a second ice shield tower down here, no doubt for defensive purposes, and later on when he starts using War Eagles. I do not know why he's not retreating this. Tier 1 units still do have a purpose in tier 2, and it's really, even though it's more of a support purpose, they can be very much of a hassle. Looks like we're going to see Deveken attack with some air units down to the right. Yep, they're going straight for that ice shield tower. Looks like he's going to retreat and attempt to wipe out this slowly growing army over here. Yes, here we see, I don't know why he sends that War Eagle in alone. It's going to die. I mean, it's strong, but it's not that strong. You see a cold snap here. But still, there are some alive. You see a scream? Oh, no scream. I think that's rather a big waste. And looks like those things are going to freeze as soon as these War Eagles get here. Ooh. Poor screams. They should have waited for him to unfreeze. He absorbed 50% of the damage. Wasn't really worth it. Even so, these War Eagles look like they could go down due to how many Frost Mages there actually were. Oh, and there's the first one. And he should be focusing on those Frost Mages, not those Master Archers. He would have been able to hit the second one, doing splash, killing the other one on the side. Live and learn, I guess. Freemka's playing well, goes tier 2 himself now. And now has, I would say at this point, an advantage. And he also has a charge advantage now that Deveken has used. This is his 4th War Eagle, and it looks like it might also die. And looks like it's going to go down. And escapes, which is a sliver of health left. And he summons his 5th War Eagle. Well, Freemka goes with his first. I think at this point it's very important that Deveken takes his own well, and not to think that he can try to break a defense here, because he's clearly not going to. Freemka is going to be able to defend this quite well, in my opinion. He definitely has the power to do it. Looks like Freemka could be trying to take another well up down here, but Deveken's going to beat him to it with a Stormsinger. That War Eagle is... ooh, he got him. And he got the Irish Knight, and it was not able to kill the War Eagle. That brings Freemka out with a very good advantage there. That means Deveken lost about 220, and Freemka didn't lose any of his units that were under attack. I think he might have used a Frostbite, that's it. Oh, here we go, these Master Archers are going to die. He then uses the force down bottom for harassing. Notice the splitting here to try to avoid Cold Snap, but he should not. Yep, there we go. He gets Cold Snapped anyways. And Freemka, per his usual standard, is going to make a North Star here. These are actually very, very useful cards. It makes him deal 50% more damage against frozen units. I don't know if that means 50% more than 50%. I mean, so they deal really 75% then, or if it actually means 50% more than 100 than the original as if they weren't frozen, which I think it actually is, from what other people have said. Anyway, it goes down. You make it with a counter Cold Snap, but it seems it doesn't catch this Sky Elf Templar, which is rather unfortunate. Looks like Freemka's army is now going to die, and it's going to be Deveken with air superiority, even if most of it's in units that cannot attack ground, like you're seeing right now. He needs to really retreat those before they die. Looks like the one's going to go down. Yep, it does. And it looks like this War Eagle could survive. Yes, it does survive, and that Scream is wasted. You should probably retreat this War Eagle too. Bring these Sky Elves back up and retreat this Storm Singer. It looks like he won't. He's going to lose that one. Freemka is also binding 100 power in those towers. Even if they are incredibly useful, I'm rather surprised if he didn't take another well up on it to compensate. But he did take a little bit before he actually made up the other well he was down, which at this point I would say Freemka is an advantage as they both go tier 3 now. Cold Snap. This would probably result in a dead Sky Elf Templar. Oh, good area I showed there. And let's see the colors they pick. Frost, Nature for Deveken, Frost, Fire for Freemka. I'm wondering if we'll see Backlash then from Freemka, seeing as it's only one fire orb and it's incredibly powerful. Maybe we'll also see things like Sun Reavers. Yep, there we go, Sun Reaver. I know Deveken's tier 3 to be Stone Warrior and Timeless 1. Looks like a counter Cold Snap. Will be very good in this North Star. Just might get up. Ooh, kills the Sun Reaver anyway. Good fight. He should be retreating this War Eagle, but it looks like it's just gonna die to that Sky Elf Templar. At this point in time, Sky Elf Templars really aren't that useful anymore, seeing as it's more of a ground focused game in tier 3 between these two colors than it is an air one. I'm surprised he didn't try to use its Shattered Lance there. Maybe he wasn't paying attention, trying to get these into an attack position. This is what I mean with the Sky Elf Templar, just binding 100 power there, not really doing anything. Maybe he'll try to get down here to repair some of these wells, but we'll just have to see. Ooh, Timeless One is a great card in my opinion. Incredibly useful, especially because it makes the Shattered Lance now from Stone Warrior just so effective and makes it cost effective. We used to take 175 power before to be able to hit anything, so it means if you kill the Sun Reaver, he'd be out 55 power. Now he's actually ahead by... Now he's actually ahead by 20, and he can continually use the free freeze from the Timeless One. It might not have good stats, but its ability is definitely worth it. Looks like he doesn't have enough power to use the Shattered Lance here. He's going to try to wait. Oh, there's Backlash like I thought. Look how much damage I was able to deal. But had...
A power well is under attack.
He had a little more Void, he might have been able to kill them all right there. Looks like he's going to lose this well. I'm surprised he didn't try to say that earlier. Maybe he forgot about it. It's very common actually. It happens with me, especially when you're fighting at so many different places. See, now we see that Sky Elf Templar being useful. And North Star again, but it's going to get up pretty easily here. He's going to try to focus on it immediately, it looks like, knowing how strong it can be. And it seems that Freemka's tier 3 seems to only be Sun Reaver and Backlash. But strong tier 3 nonetheless. We see that free freeze from Timeless One coming into play here. Look, Shattered again. Very, very strong combination. Finally he beats off his attack, but he's lost a well in the process. And his orb is still in danger here. Luckily Stone Warrior doesn't have the kind of attacking capabilities that Sun Reaver does. Lucky for Freemka anyway. And he's going to heal that orb again. He's going to shatter here. Oh. Should have waited a little bit. He would have got that Sky Elf Templar. Would have killed them both with the Shattered Lance. And he smartly retreats that Stone Warrior, healing it back up.
Your forces are under attack.
Freemka should do the same with the Sun Reaver. Heal it back up. And get ready to attack. Looks like he's going to go straight at it. With only 781 health. Not a very good idea. Oh, and here we see a War Eagle coming into play again. I'm wondering if he realized he's running low on charges, so he's switching it up, with Sun Reaver only having 8 charges. Oh! Looks like the Deveken is also bringing Deep Fang into this one, and Freemka again used Backlash, almost killing that well. It looks like he just did not have enough Void. He needed about 150 more at that point in time, he would have got it down. And we should see Shattered Lance here, killing that War Eagle. Not very efficient, but at this point if he runs them out of charges, Stone Warriors will win. That's usually times when I lose the Stone Warriors, is when I run out of charges. But this Deep Fang could present a lot of trouble for Freemka down here. But it looks like he, Irish Knights could be a very good help. Oh, he gets hit with a Guild from Frost. I wonder if we'll see a Shattered Lance here if we can. Oh! Very good backlash by Freemka there. Killing that Stone Warrior and stopping it from killing his Irish Knights. But even so, that Deep Fang might. Except for the fact that its attack is split, because it has a flamethrower attack, meaning it'll damage everything in its path when it's attacking. Which dilutes its overall strength against, like, multiple units. Another North Star up here. Meaning these will be frozen, I believe, 25% longer. Yes. And so they come out of freeze. And attacking, they're slowly going down here. You should really put that back on that orb, start healing it. We see another freeze here by this Timeless one. The Deep Fang has already been down, as well as its critters, it looks like. I'm wondering if he used the critters to sacrifice to try to heal it or not. And we have one major conflict left here. If Freemka cleans up this, he'll probably send these units now north to attack here, where Deveken really should have repaired that orb. Looks like that Sky Elf Templar finally died, but I guess I was a bit wrong when I said it wouldn't be useful anymore, because you did get a lot of use out of repairing there. You should really run the Sun Reaver away back to his base to heal it. Try to keep it alive as long as possible. He needs to conserve charges and conserve power at this point, even if there's a lot flying around.
Monument is under attack.
Deveken slowly but surely will end up gaining an advantage here because he is one well up. And he destroyed one of Freemka's. Oh, there Freemka rebuilds his. Maybe not. But Freemka is also binding power a lot in other places. Oh, and Deveken looks like he takes 2 more wells up north. And I'm wondering if Freemka will respond or if he even noticed. Timeless one again coming into effect. It looks like he's gonna shatter these. Again, fantastic card, presents fantastic defense, especially with Stone Warrior. But I've also seen it used in Shadow Frost decks, and both times it's just great. I've seen it stop Juggernauts, I've seen it help stop Gregory's. Sometimes you just can't stop Gregory's. It has a myriad of uses against the large and extra large units attacking. In Tier 3, where they always need more crowd control. You see another Deep Fang going down bottom. This could present an issue for Freemka. It looks like his well is getting close to running out here. Deveken is not suffering the same fate because he picked the center one first, meaning that it's 1500, not 600. Oh, good Shattered Lance there as well. So we could have 3 major theaters of attack here. Now look like we'll have 2. But Freemka seems to be out of Sun Reavers. But even so, he might still be using Backlash, if we are able to see it. Is he retreating that Deep Fang? Looks like it. Looks like he almost lost one of his Stone King critters, but he's going to try to focus all of his attack on this orb, which he might in turn get down, or might not. I always think it's better to split your attacks against Frost decks. It looks like at this point, Deveken just started a spam strategy in order to try to stop him. Oh, it looks like Freemka didn't have the power at that point in time, so his Screech failed. Interesting. Yeah, he's very low on power. At this point, I'm not sure how he's gonna stop this attack. I actually don't think he will. Looks like Deveken has pulled through with a large enough power advantage to finally overwhelm the Frost's defense. And due to the fact, look how much power Freemka is binding everywhere at the 140 there. 140, that's 280 power he's bound. And that's why Deveken is able to go up 2 wells. Even as, and now Freemka takes this, which is a 380 power. I don't know why he took another well right there when he just lost his orb. But maybe he realized he doesn't really need to, he can't really use 2 or 3 at this point, or he's trying to go for a 30-minute match. This ball's going down. And I'm guessing that green fuzz is coming from the Deep Fang. It looks like Deveken's just gonna try to stop Freemka from getting any monuments. Oh, he gets one over here. There goes tier 3 again. And he's gonna keep this kind of defense that he's kind of known for, these 2 towers and this North Star at every base he can. Well, it looks like Freemka could be stalling here, trying to get last little bits of power out of his well, or to keep the army occupied, but still, well goes down. Even through that glacier shell. It shows how much power his army really has behind it right now. Oh, we see another Deep Fang up here. That means we have 3 in play, plus 3 Stone Warriors.
Is under attack.
That puts it about 1,000 power in play by Deveken and units. Plus the Storm Singer could put a little bit over it. Now if she's Sky Elf Templar trying to kill these Stonkin critters. And this army is again on the move.
The enemy will feel my wrath.
Ooh, good kill for Frost. Taking down, well, temporarily stalling that Sunreaver. But still looks like that Deep Fang's gonna die, and that Backlash was able to kill Stonkin critters. I think it better would have been used down here though. Oh, and good kill from Frost. By Freemka. It looks like he's trying to prolong the inevitable. And even if this does go for 30 minutes, Deveken should win on power, as long as he knows what he's doing. Yep, right now Deveken has near 400 power. Freemka has about half that, and not even anywhere close to that much in bound units. This basically is going to go completely under. The only defending unit he still has around is this War Eagle. Still, that Cold Snap was done very well. Very good stalling tactic. But even so, 8 minutes is a long time. Over here, stopped by the Timeless One Stone Warrior defense. Incredibly strong, as we've seen in this entire matchup. And we're just going to see a bunch of raw power right here. Pushed right through that glacier shelf. Looks like he tried for a Backlash, wasn't able to kill that Stone Warrior, unfortunately, for him. Backlash is actually one of those cards I think needs a nerf. Either the splash ability, which I'm kind of shaky on, to be honest, doing that, or also just maybe reverting its power, how much damage it does per unit back to 33%, now that it also got a cost reduction.
A power well is under attack.
This well is going to go down from these 2 flying units. And this orb might last a little bit, but as soon as this last Frost orb dies, or not, looks like he'll prevent this attack here. So he'll be able to keep this alive with Frost spells for a little bit, but as you can see, this Deep Fang's attack is being split between these 3 things right now, and the Lyrish Knight. Which is why it's not really being of much use at all, especially with only this 300 attack, 3,000 attack divided between 4 things. Still doing about 900 per, well, not very much, that much, more like just shy of 800. Oh. Ooh. You know, he needs to focus out on the Stone Warrior, which as soon as that shield runs out will be very easy pickings to kill. But regardless, this orb looks done. Oh, without those extra things in the way, the Deep Fang's attack will really start taking off now, and as you can see, he wipes it out as well as the Stone Warriors. Here comes this last Deep Fang here. And all he really needed was summon Master Archer. Up there, Master Archer to kill him. We've got 5 minutes left, and based on this army size, I would not say Freemka has a prayer. Deveken has near same void
Your
and
forces are under attack.
literally 10 times as much in bound power. 3 Deep Fangs, a War Eagle, a Stone Warrior, and 2 Storm Singers. Oh, good kill for Frost. Very good defense, but there's nowhere else for Deveken to take another monument, and you can't really feel that monument right now with Cobalt Strike because he's only tier 1. And it looks like just shy of 26 minutes. Freemka's going to lose. Good match by by both players. Didn't really see much of Pure Frost tier 2. They both looked like they were ready for tier 3 early on, where most of the match took place. But coming out of tier 1, and even from tier 2, I had thought that Freemka was an advantage. But Deveken's superior tier 3 is what really turned it around, especially because Freemka was not able to breach the Timeless One Stone Warrior defense that was shown here to be so strong. After that, with a slow build up, almost a snowball effect, he was able to slowly overwhelm Freemka's defenses and turn the game around. Until next time.